Hey there, it's the great J. Donny Watch here, and I'm chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Donny Wants, the interview you all been waiting for. You ever try your hand at rapping?
You know what? Actually, music is my passion. I sing music a lot. I'm always singing. I'm always humming something. I'm always got the tunes on. Every room I have has the biggest, best speaker that you can think of. Ask Carter. We get in trouble sometimes from the volume. I swear the gods upstairs are waking us up. You're like, all right, buddy, seriously, turn the down, eh? But
Yeah.
I've been changing a couple of things. I got in a little bit of trouble here before, and I wrote down a lot of stuff that was kind of plaguing me at the time or consuming that I couldn't see. And I've been changing the notes and the things that I wrote into hymns and rhythms, and I'm trying to figure out a couple of things. And I'm very musically inclined, and
Play an instrument? Do you play any instruments?
Just the what's that instrument called we used to get back in high school? Oh, that's right. Puss. No, I'm just kidding.
The skin flu.
DJ but I no, just like when I grew up, like in school and stuff like that. Trumpet recorder, stuff like that. Other than that,
Piano?
mixer,
Do you make beats? What about beats?
mixing and stuff like that. I'll do a lot of stuff like that, but I like to just blend music and stuff, or like have the little soundboard and whatnot like that, and just an ear for music, to be honest. However, that being said, like I never saw it before until seeing the platform that Har had done with choosing to like take the thoughts and experiences in his mind and the pain and trials and tribulations that he's been through, and turning it into music made me really. A lot of the things he says, like we've experienced a lot of the same things in the sense of, especially with family and with children, and the different types of aspects of the street life. I'm not saying I'm anywhere close to the things he's been through, but similarities, a lot of things that we have, right? And I couldn't help but feel like passion and then like an uplifting, like raising my hair sometimes hearing the things he was saying, because I'd be like, fuck, it's like you took the words right out of my mouth. It must have been while you were, you know what I mean? Like kissing me. And I was like, holy shit, I was literally thinking the same thing about like, being fatherless, like in the way the one on the one album there, or like different things talking about his daughter, and I have those experiences too, and I'm like, fuck, man, I think I'm gonna write some music. So I actually just been working on a couple of things myself, and maybe in the next year or two, I gotta wrap up some projects that I got on the go right now in the sense of work, and we're kind of all over Ontario with the projects right now. So once those are done, I think I might pour into Daddy's cup a little, if you know what I mean, right?
Try it, man. Try your hand at it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to for sure. I mean, I got access to a studio, Shark Tank there. Hars said, mi casa, su casa, but if not, no very high to spare keys, so I'm in,
I got a nice little studio here, man. I'm working.
You do actually got a good setup down there, man. It looks good. Happy for what's going on for you, the movements and stuff. And now that I've seen your platform and stuff, start following you on different social things, YouTube, Instagram, fucking Facebook, stuff like that, and then and see what you got going on. It's inspirational too, because it's like that you see that's like what we're just talking about, and I don't know, man. My kids are talking to me all the time, like, Dad, do this, go online, Dad, do this. And my oldest is 16, and she had this thing called fidgets. So during COVID, fidget toys were a big thing, right? Poppets.
Yeah.
When we were a kid, it was a yak back and that pop it, twist it, pull it, and that was it.
Oh, yeah. Remember that
or
thing?
Twister, or fucking spin the bottle in the dark.
The slinky, right? Slinky.
Oh, fuck.
Or those poppers. Poppers.
You know what I mean? So like now they got all these stress toys and stuff for the kids. And my daughter opened this page and she said it was called Fidgets. Well, it was on TikTok, and I'm like, what does that say? And she had 1 million views on the one video. And I'm like, what? Like, there's 7 at the time, right? And then she's like, hey, look, this one's at 2 million. Hey, look, this one's at 5 million. I'm like, whoa. And then I was like, wait a minute. So at the end of all the things, I'd type it in and I'd put MGP or like put my company name on the thing, right? I'm like, wait a minute, this is what they're talking about. Like, you wouldn't believe the power of the internet today. And I'm like, I guess that's true. Like, these kids are just opening a package and they would ask me if they could go to the dollar store after school. Then I finally watched what they were doing one day and I'm like, how many views do you have? I'm like, I got 20 likes. I'm half naked with a Dixie cup on Facebook, and you guys opening Chinese packages, catching views from everybody. This is crazy. I can't believe this is going on. So it's like, I think it's a different calling in a different day and age, but different things in the future going to be popping up for sure. It's changing the way we operate, right?
You gonna get any more tattoos, man?
Oh yeah, for sure. Lower back for sure. At the real Donny Watch. I got my whole back tattoo actually.
When did you start getting tattoos?
This is actually all one sitting.
Nuh-uh.
No, I'm just kidding. You buy this like pantyhose thing on Temu, and I can take this whole thing off right now.
Yeah.
Just
yeah. It just rubs off.
No, actually, really good buddy of mine. He actually works for at the Harley G's tattoo shop, and then he had moved away. He's out in the West End, Northwest area. He's up in Barrie now, and with his family and stuff, doing his thing out there. So he's not working there anymore, but he was. And we made a trade, actually, him and I. And I came across this thing. I bought a storage unit once, and it had like Keurigs, helicopters, TVs. Well, there was one. It was a case. I opened the case up, and it's called Raven R26, which is a crossbow. And it's like the most expensive crossbow on the market, like 6 G's. So I traded it to my buddy, the tattoo artist. I said, "What do you give me?" He's like, he charged $100 an hour, but he's like, "I'll charge you 60 an hour." So he gave me 100 hours of tattoo work. Wow. And I think we still got 30, 40 hours left or something like that. But so he does these things called tap outs, where you do a tap out session. Either you pay $500 for the day. If you could get into an hour and tap out, it sucks to be you paid $500 an hour. But if you go through the whole day, he'll tattoo you the whole day. So we would do sittings and 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, getting into that electric lettuce and
But it's hard though. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's hard when they're drilling.
Well, the thing is I have an issue with some of the nerve endings in my skin, and me and my buddies, we found this thing in Mexico online where it's like illegal numbing cream, like to the point where you wake up and you feel paralyzed if you do it too close to the neck. You know what I mean? And I literally coated my whole body down, and then I had them wrap me in saran wrap. I fell asleep after getting into the lettuce. Woke up, I was like, just my neck moved. I was like, oh shit, I'm paralyzed. So they just started going to town and tattooing there. I'm like, wow. I just had my earbuds in, chilling, eating carrot sticks and veggies, and they were literally until he said, "Bro, your skin's getting super raw. Like, I gotta stop because you bleeding." You're like, "Yeah, you bleed."
Yeah, but then even though even though you can take the pain like that, when it's healing, it's still a pain in the ass, right? You're like rubbing it against
for that, really,
Yeah. But no,
there's these new oils and stuff through Young Living, these essential ones. It's like castor oil mixed with eucalyptus, peppermint, and lavender B369 or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you rub it on your skin, and the outer layer of the epidermis, the central nervous system, tells the body to not send the pain receptors to the brain. So when you're healing, and you can't put it on the skin, but in the areas where the tattoo isn't around it, and then it will literally spread throughout the skin like the oils would with your hands, and it's like a natural like cloves. You put cloves in your mouth, you got toothache, you're like, oh wow, it's wicked. It tastes like cinnamon and it numbs my mouth. It's wicked.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything that we need is right here in front of us, man. Dominion is ours. The creator said, it's yours, enjoy it.
That's why when I stopped doing, it's amazing to experience life sober,
Not even on Wednesdays or if your elbows clicking, nothing. Grass?
No.
Pass. No chemicals.
No.
No naturals. Fungus?
Soda, man.
Bacon.
Soda and Red Bull.
Just kidding.
Red Bull about
what?
Yeah.
What's the worst one? What do you mean? You ever seen the documentary Sugar on Netflix?
Yeah, it's
Even
probably.
the mice, even the rat goofs don't even touch the sugar.
I know.
How
It is
fucking
bad
that?
for you.
Sugar's the
It is
worst drug
bad.
out there, man.
Yeah, doesn't sugar cause cancer too?
Well, I mean, cancer's already in the body, but sugar feeds it, right? The
Yeah.
cancer cells you're born with, and whether they become active or dormant for the rest of your life, we're born with those different cells. But that's why they've got a hold on everything in the market in the world so tightly that you can't get away from, like, the body doesn't tell the difference between carbohydrates and sugars. It only processes it based on like different ingredients. Like, okay, you eat an apple, it's got different micronutrients and organisms in it that the body will break down that sugar easier than a teaspoon of white sugar in your double. The white sugar is bleached and it's refined and it's not like pure cane anyway, but it can't tell the difference. But nowadays, like, I think the average man, they say, full grown man, like, over the age of 25 needs 50 grams of sugar a day max in their intake, right? So if you had one can of Coke, you're fucked for the day.